Yeah, I'm live streaming. I just now kicked up, so let me get my links shared everywhere that I need to. Mariama keeps calling me right now. Such bad timing. So I'll send her a link too. I hope she'll be here shortly. I shared it to a couple places. How's everybody doing? I see your comments now if you laying down comments. Uh, I haven't seen any birds hardly this week to brag about too much, and the ones I've seen have been so fast they're not worth trying to kick up a live stream on. But y'all see my videos. I got a lot of eagles, hawks, falcons, and oh, I got one right there. Right there. Look at that big motherfucker. Yeah, what is that? Does anybody know what that is? God dang, he's a good sized hawk, I think. Yeah, that's a hawk. It's got to be. I don't know, but he's got white at the tips of his wing. What the fuck is that? I go. I didn't think I was gonna see any big birds, but god dang, there's one right there. Ooh, fly, boy, fly. Come back this way. I want to see some more of you so I can identify you. I can't even identify that bird. I don't know what it is. Well, he's gone. It's not even worth getting up for. I'm feeding that jaguar Rundy right out there where you see all that shit right next to the storage shed. And last night he ate everything. I don't know what the fuck that was all about. But he'd been eating all that food. That was not a common blackhawk that we're used to seeing. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna have to look him up. He got white spots at the end of the bottom of each wing now. Mm. That very well could be that Chinese eagle that we're not supposed to have here. It could be. I don't know. I can't identify every fucking bird you see out here. We got over 500 species of birds out here. But it's been really cold out here. Got my jacket on. See there? It's not my big jacket, but it's a jacket. So, oh God, I'm full. Whew. Oh, damn, lady in the house made some super hot sauce. I couldn't even eat all my dinner. I'm full. Oh, God. I love you back, baby. Mwah. So yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. Hold on, let me go do something here real quick. Fucking people, fucking salesmen and shit keep calling too. This is my time, man. Don't be calling me. So you would think we got great weather because of the beautiful clear skies kind of thing. It's a little bit cloudy back there. You see, we might be in for a little bit of rain tonight. It's possible. But you know, these clouds here, they fly over you so fast that sometimes we don't even see no rain. But we're having a beautiful day, but it is cold. I'm not gonna lie, the moon is up there, and you know, you know me, I'm just relaxing out here, not doing much of nothing. Get a clear view, and all of the big birds like to perch on this tree, or trees like it out here in this almost 18 acres of property out here. And you know, if you watch my stream a lot, those palm trees way out there is home to eagles and hawks right there. And right now there's been kites. Those white kites have been going to those palm trees right there. So I think they got a nest in there too. But them kites will get killed as soon as them eagles return if they're still in there. If they don't get up and leave. Or a big enough hawk might be able to take on them kites. Some of them kites are huge. Them white kites are a huge fucking bird. But I don't know what that was that I just saw. You can rewind my live stream and look it up. It's a black bird about the size of a large hawk with a white spot at the bottom of each wing towards the end of the wing. But it didn't come close enough to where I could identify it before I saw it. That's the problem. So if he flies around this area again, I'll get a good view of him. I don't think he's the Asian black eagle. I don't think that's him. But I will identify him later when I get upstairs, like I usually do. I don't know what kind of bird that is. I don't know what kind of black bird that is. I have no idea. I've never seen him before around here, so he must be a migrating bird. He's definitely not a common black hawk. I see them all the time around here. That's the most predominant large predatory bird that there is down here in Hidalgo County, Texas. I haven't seen the golden eagle in several months, but it is the biggest by far eagle that we got that's common around these parts. This is about the time for that jaguarundi, the wild jaguarundi, the black cat with the green eyes, to come out here and let us see him. But we only saw him 4 times in 3 months, so you got to consider that. The rest of the time he comes around here at night, kills animals and whatnot, right after the sun goes down and you can't see him. But right out there, right next to that shed, is where I got his food laid down at. So he's either already eating it before I got out here, or he's gonna come eat it. And God, that damn animal last night, he was killing scream for like a long time. Jesus. Took him a while to bring that one down, whatever it was. And I don't know what he was killing, but he finally apparently got it and drug it off. But he is a predator. Humans are not on the list. So if he comes right up to me, I'll pet him. If he rubs up against me, I'm not going to reach out to pet him because probably tear my ass up. They do got big claws. It's not a cat that you want to approach. If you think they're nice, you want to let them approach you. You don't want to approach them by any means. It's a wild fucking cat. It is a large cat. It's not a small cat. They're at least 4 times the size of a large domesticated cat. They're big, they're slender, and they're powerful. He hasn't gone after our little dog that they got living here, and hopefully that'll continue to be the case. But we don't let that dog out without human supervision either. So the dog is never alone when he's outside. That's for his protection. But it's a beautiful cat. I'm trying to feed him every day and help him through this cold spell, you know, the winter time. And maybe I can start bringing that food up closer and closer and get him to come up here and eat right off this patio. I do think I could do that, since the first time I seen him, he wasn't but maybe 12 to 14 feet at the most away from me when he walked right down this patio. I was sitting right here, and he walked right past us, got down an end down there, turned around and looked right at us with them big old beautiful green eyes. And I was over here on my laptop just pecking away to see what kind of cat it was, and it came back Jaguarundi. I'd never even heard of a Jaguarundi, so I don't expect most of you to have ever heard of one. But once you look them up, you'll know exactly what kind of cat that is. I had posted the video of that cat. We got the first video of a wild Jaguarundi in Texas in 37 years. There was another video taken that's come to my attention, thanks to Brandon, of one caught in New Mexico on a video stream, apparently, or pictures of him, one of the two. And I didn't know they were in New Mexico yet. And I don't think prior to 2018 they were ever known to be in New Mexico, but they may have. I don't know. To my knowledge, prior to that video, Texas was the only home to the Jaguarundi, but they are spreading out and growing in numbers, just not in America. They were thought to be extinct here in the United States and extinct here in Texas in particular, but they are not. We got them here, they got them in New Mexico, and I think that is freaking cool. I think it's freaking cool. You hear that little bird chirping out there? I got to keep my eyes peeled, man. Sometimes these birds come by so fast, I'll miss them if I don't. But it is pretty cool when I get one of them hawks or eagles or a falcon. We got a lot of falcons down here. Oh, I made a mistake earlier if I said it wrong. That big white bird that we're seeing out here is a falcon, right? It's not a hawk. So if I mentioned earlier it was a hawk, I misspoke. But it is a falcon. It's one of the largest falcons I think that exists, because it's by far the biggest falcon I've ever seen in my life. And I've caught a lot of falcons on my live streams, and you know that. So I didn't know falcons got that big, but this one's huge. Most of them are not that big. They're about the size of a small hawk, or maybe a smaller kite type bird. They're not. Most of them are just not that big. This one is huge, man. It's the size of a big freaking hawk. And I'm like, that's a falcon? Nah, but it is. And it's got the all white on it, but in the front of the wings, all the way down the wing on each side, it's got the grayish, the darker grayish color on it. And that's how you know it's a falcon and not a kite or a hawk, for that matter, because no kites, no hawks look exactly like that. And the only bird that I've Googled that look like that and that have that pattern is the falcon. So that's how you can identify them, by looking them up. And then if only one bird fits that description, you got it. Now, when it comes to the hawks and the kites, it's easy to get them confused sometimes. There's about 2, maybe 3 birds that you could get confused one to the other. 2 in my opinion. But in the hawk family, it's easy to get the Harris hawk confused with the that other fucking hawk, that snake killing hawk. Well, the Harris hawk is a snake killing hawk. What am I thinking? The Cooper's hawk. The Cooper's hawk and the Harris hawk, to the untrained eye, is easy to get confused. I've been really fortunate. I've been able to tell them apart so far. Look. He just flying over me to say hi. That's a woodpecker. We got some of the coolest looking woodpeckers here you ever seen in your life. And I believe that's the 3rd day in a row I've been sitting out here, that same damn woodpecker flew right there like you just saw him over my head. And he's sitting up on top, perching there, chirping. He perched up. You can hear him. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Come on. I guess he flew off again. I don't know. Man, he was chirping his ass off though, wasn't he? But when it's not so cold out, you'll see him right here on this tree. You'll see him pecking away. Pop, 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 pop with his beak. And we got a lot of woodpeckers out here. 3 main ones. And that little bitty palm tree out there. Hell, let me go show you. I don't think it'll let me go this far out without fucking up my live stream, but I'm going to try it. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to go no further than this. There is a little round spot right there where he's been digging into that tree. Can you see it? Right, it's about halfway on that dark spot right there. The damn limbs are covering it up now. There, they went away right there. And that damn bird, he's popping his holes in these trees. In fact, it's that same one you just saw fly over my head. So, yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I'll just do my thing. I like to come out here and drink coffee and relax a lot. Pretty cool. There's the moon. It's a beautiful moon. Got the fire pit moved over. Probably here in a couple of days, I'm going to light that fire pit up and you'll see a big old flame coming out of there while I'm up here live streaming watching the fire. Because we've got a lot of palm tree branches in a bigger pile we need to burn up. And some other things. We got some freaking trees. The fireplace pretty much most of the night, if not all night long. Because those are some huge fat trees. About like that big ass tree out there. Could you imagine how big the base is? We got one log out here. It's about that big around, and but it's not that tall. Looks like to me it came from one of those Texas trees that we have out here. They grow up to a certain extent, and then all the branches start going out in every which direction. And it probably came from one of those trees. But it's been there since before I moved here, so I don't know. Probably oak. Good, hard, solid oak. Then we got one that's skinnier but longer, and I don't know what kind of tree that comes from. It could even be a palm tree for all I know. But it's pretty good length. But we're going to have to get a chainsaw or something, cut that up. So we're going to bust out the chainsaw. But other than that, I'm just sitting out here hoping to see another big bird flying by. This is cool. This is my bird watching time right here, but it's so cold. I don't know if I'm going to stay out here much longer. I need to get some gloves. That's what I need. Let me get some gloves where I'm out here. Maybe put some heaters in the gloves. And I'll be good to go. I should probably button up my jacket, huh? It's not that cold, but it's pretty fucking cold. I don't know. It's pretty cold. You see, we got a nice calm breeze. See the leaves moving. It's a regular steady breeze. Beautiful day out here. Except outside of the cold, it's very beautiful out here today. You know, yesterday I was yakking about how it was like 40 degrees out here. It got colder than that because it messed up our water coming into the house, and it's not going to do that unless it's around 32 degrees. And with the wind chill, if those pipes are that cold, it'll kind of freeze up the pipes a little bit and makes it hard for the water to go through the plumbing. Another one of the same woodpeckers out there. You can hear him chirping. I should put some, but everything I throw out here from my balcony or whatever, the birds eat it. It don't matter what it is. I've been throwing food out for the birds, and I throw food out for that jaguar rundy, but it all gets eaten, and I don't always get to watch them eat it, but that's fine. It's not about that so much as, you're just feeding the damn birds. But I have caught that quite often, especially the blackbirds and the herons. They come up and eat that kind of shit. And sometimes you get that Mexican dove-looking bird that is a game bird, and he'll come in here too, and that's pretty cool. I think that's a beautiful bird. That's a beautiful, absolute beautiful bird. And so I can appreciate the beauty of a lot of these different birds that come in here. But I haven't seen that jaguar rundy in quite a while. So I got to keep an eye out for him on a regular basis. Look at that one. There he goes. You see that little bird flying out there? That looked like, I don't know what that was. It's either a falcon or an owl. A falcon or an owl. About, smaller owl. One of those kind of birds. It could have been a kite. It could have been a kite. A lot of them are about that size. Very few hawks we got out here that size, but there are a few of them, but they're not that color. So I got to rule out the hawk, because that one had some real light to white color on it. So I don't know of any white hawks that are that small that we've seen out here before where I live. So you got to play in the factors of that too when you're identifying stuff. I haven't seen a bald eagle in months. Like, I haven't seen a bald eagle flying through this field right here. And God dang me, it must be like 6-7 months. I see the junior bald eagle fly down through here. The last time I seen him, and flying with him was one of those Aztec birds, but not the Aztec bird, the original, but Mexican eagles, what they call this one. Those two birds are in the same family. And they look a lot alike, but you can tell them apart. And on eagle, because it didn't have the white on his head yet. He only had the white on the tip of his. So that tells you right there he's a junior. But he wasn't too young because he had the white on the tip of his wings growing in good. So that means he was a junior bald eagle. When he reaches age, his head will start coloring in white. And once that's white, then he'll have good coloring at the tip of his wings, and he'll be a mature or an adult bald eagle, but he won't be full grown yet. He'll be on his way. What's up, mind blowing watcher? God damn, it's cold out here. I gotta tell you, it's not gonna stop me from coming out here and enjoying this weather, though. Not by any means. Ooh, it's cold though. Ooh. Ooh. Try to stay warm with this coffee, but I think my coffee's cold. Yeah, it's turning cold. I only drink that much of my coffee and it's already turning cold. Imagine that. So it's pretty fucking cold out here. I'm gonna have to buy one of those little warmers to put my coffee pot on and keep my damn coffee warm. Or maybe I might have to rig up one of those, what they call pen heaters, and you put it inside your cup and it'll keep your coffee warm. I don't know if you ever seen those or not. Really, all you got to do is get a piece of metal and just kind of solder a positive and negative into it and hook it up, like to a battery, or you got to have the only way you can do one of those without burning it up is to what do they call them fucking thing? It's so cold out here I can't think straight. Like on your laptops, you got that little box that you plug into the wall, and then you plug into that little fucking cord, a little box. That's so it'll reduce the electricity being fed to your PC. Well, if you get one of those and stick it on there, it won't burn it up so fast. It'll last for a good while, and you can keep your drink warmed up while you're outside and it's cold as hell. I thought about making one of those, but I don't have a solder right now. I'll probably have to order one of those or go up to the store and buy one. Kind of like that glue heat gun. Had to go up and buy that shit. Golden Eagle? No, not today. I haven't seen one of them in a long time. Last time I seen the Golden Eagle, I saw the Golden Eagle and two Golden Eagles with him or with her. That's the mama. The big ones are the females. You got to remember that. So the big Golden Eagle, it looked like the daddy and the junior. And they were flying to get the hell out of here because we saw one of those California condors right up here in the sky. Now, the California condor has been reported to be in this area occasionally. Despite what you Google, you got to keep looking. You will find that the California condor does exist right here in Hidalgo County, Texas, but they're not known to live here. So I don't know if they migrate or what, but they are by far the biggest birds you're going to see flying in the sky. And you got to remember, in California, they're watching one right now. They got one tagged. It's the female. And the last time I Googled her, she was 22.8 feet long, wingtip to wingtip while she's flying. That's the biggest fucking bird living right now in the United States. I don't know about any other country. That's a huge fucking bird. But she is, at her age, they expect her to get upwards around 24 feet long, wingtip to wingtip, if not bigger. But give or take another foot or so, she's going to be one big, huge bird, man. The turkey buzzards, yeah, they're pretty big, yeah. Yeah, those turkey buzzards, like the one I caught on that live stream up close. Oh, that was cool. He's all red. I've never seen one of them like that before, not up close. I've seen them before in the past, but I've never seen them in a flock or anything like that with a big flock of them until that week. Got to wait till the turkeys are migrating more. And when the turkeys are migrating more, especially after the winter time, you can look for me to get more exotic ducks flying through here. Oh, no, you're talking about the buzzards. Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, those fucking big-ass buzzards. Yeah, they're pretty big, too. They're not as big as the bigger eagles or whatnot, but they do get pretty big. They're huge. They're a fighting bird, too. They'll kill any fucking thing they get a hold of. The goddamn golden eagle, though, he don't go for too small a prey. I'll bet you. I think they only go for, good-sized shit. You know, when one of them's in there, that jaguar Rundi better fucking hide. Because I can tell you right now, if you get a golden eagle standing on the ground and you got Jaguar Rundi and you let them both go at each other, a fucking golden eagle will kill a Jaguar Rundi. There's no question about it. But that's about the only bird or any bird around that size that could do it. I don't know if any other bird that would kill a Jaguar Rundi, you got to sneak up on it from behind out of the air, and you just don't do that to cats. Cats, they got like eyes in the back of their head kind of shit. And the Jaguar Rundi is well known for jumping over 9 feet in the air and catching birds flying through the air. You can Google that. And so the Jaguar Rundi ain't nothing that no bird really wants to attack, I don't think. I think he's going to be safe. But with him here, we're not going to see any more foxes or anything like that running around here because he'll fucking kill them and eat them. You know, he got to eat. And that's just the nature of the beast. Yeah, baby, look at that moon now. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Uh-oh. Got some frogs around here, huh? Crickets, something. But I don't see that Jaguar Rundi over there eating that food yet. I'm still waiting for him to poke his head out. How cool would it be if he just walked up there right now and said hi? That'd be fucking awesome, wouldn't it? So I'm going to keep waiting for a Jaguar Rundi to get his ass up here. I noticed the birds eat a little bit of that cat food, but not very much. And so I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up making a cover for his little dish there. That'll keep the birds out of it. And then I'm going to start bringing it up this way before too long. A little bit at a time. I did get some pictures of Gene getting married. But, you know, I'm not going to release any pictures without permission. So once he gets back, he'll give me permission on certain videos to release them. I'll post them online. I think it's pretty cool because now he's secured his business in Thailand as far as growing weed, and that shit's already sold. It's already sold to some corporation out there. What they do is they're licensed to buy and sell and grow marijuana to the hospitals and to the, you know, for medication and shit like that. So they came in and asked him if they could buy up all of his marijuana for the rest of the year that he grows, and he's already sold it all. Whatever he fucking grows, it's already sold. How cool is that? That's pretty fucking cool. And so now he can continue to invest money out there in that business, and also start working on setting up the casino business out there. I haven't talked to him about that, man. That won't happen until he gets back here, and that's a long flight back. One of the few people that went out there with him for his wedding is already back. He's being picked up at the airport as I speak. And there's another very close friend of his that went out there that was a part of all of that. And he's a guy that's got a little money, and I don't know if I'll be releasing that photo public or not. So I'm going to have to wait and make sure both of them give me permission for that photo to be released or not. And you won't be getting his name either. So don't think you're going to buddy up to him and get his fucking money, because you're not. But from my understanding, at least he gets to go and experience the Thai massage. So I'm pretty sure he had a real good time, you know, during his visit to Thailand. I think that's pretty cool. Damn, there ain't none of these birds out hunting today. When it's cold like this, they just bed down, and you don't see very many of them out flying. Just that one black bird that it looked like it could have been a small eagle. It could have been a junior of some type, but it really looked like about the size of a hawk. I don't know what kind of bird that bird is, but it was a good sized bird. But he was flying so fast that fucking direction, you didn't get a real good look at him. But I did catch him on this live stream, so you can go look up what kind of bird that is, just like I'm going to do here in a little bit. I'll be upstairs Googling, and I'll put the description in and see if I can find out what kind of bird that is. But he was hunting by himself, or he was flying by himself. So whatever it is, he's either a migratory bird or he's a rare bird to have around here. I don't know what kind of bird it is. I'm really interested in finding out what kind of bird that is. His beak was all black, though. I know that. So, and he had two white spots underneath each wing, towards the end of his wing, and the rest of him was all jet black. So I'm pretty sure he'll be easy to identify once I get upstairs. Oh, the exchange rate? Yeah, I bet it is great. Yeah. Well, Gene's buying up land out there for growing marijuana and shit, so he's got his little international business going with that. Hopefully it'll bring back some more of that Tiger Bomb. Ooh, that's just good painkiller for your muscles. Oh, there, look. Man, that one just flew out of nowhere right there. There he is. Look at him. Look at that big badass. Oh, he's a biggin. He's a biggin. Oh, yeah, that's a big mother right there. It looked like that same bird, too. I don't know how I missed him coming back flying over like that. He must have flew from right here, because I never saw him until he was like, well, since I turned this around and got him on live stream. I don't know what kind of bird that was. See, they're not flying where I can identify them right now. It's really hard to tell until they fly right by me here and I can identify them, but at least we get to see them. That was a big son of a bitch, wasn't he? That might have. So it's either a large hawk or a smaller type of eagle. I don't know. It's definitely too big to be a falcon. It's too big to be a kite bird. There's got to be a large hawk or some kind of eagle. I don't know what that is. He's a pretty big boy, that one there. Pretty big. Pretty big. He's not as big as a bald eagle though. He wasn't that big. But god dang, that's a big bird. He's about a 12-foot wingspan. When you say wingtip to wingtip, he's a big boy, whatever it is. There is an uncommon hawk that migrates through here that is bigger than the common black hawk or the red-tailed hawk, which is the baddest fucking bird of the hawks you're going to see flying around here. That red-tailed hawk is well known to be super aggressive, but they only migrate through here, some of those birds, and he could be one of those larger hawks. There is a black hawk that migrates through here. It could be one of those. And that hawk is at least 12 plus on the average. Wingtip to wingtip, not wingspan. Wingspan is going to have about a 6-foot wingspan. But that's per wing. That's each wing. You know, or maybe less. Might be 5.5 feet. But some of them get bigger than that. Where we get those huge pileated woodpeckers? I don't know. I'll look them up, and later on I might go live and we could talk about it. There's three main woodpeckers that we see here year round, like that one I showed you earlier. They got a little red on them. They got a little, maybe some yellow on them. Now we see a lot of those, but there are probably 5 other breeds of woodpecker that you do see fly through here occasionally. Most of them are smaller than that one you saw, but there are 2 really large woodpeckers like that one. That was one of them, and then there's another one that live in this area, and so people get them confused a lot. But you're not going to get confused if you get a good look at them and see what color they got. One of them's got a lot more color than the other one. The other one is more of a like this, you know, like type of it's got like a white stripe goes down the wing, and it's a pretty cool looking bird, but it's not as pretty as the one you just saw. If that one stops on a tree again, and I can show you him on a tree again, he's prettier. He's like the prettiest large woodpecker that you're ever going to see. So if you Google large woodpeckers and you see the real beautiful one that exists here in Texas, that's what kind of woodpecker that one is. So pileated woodpeckers, I don't know. I got to look it up to see if I might have seen one before. I don't know. If I get upstairs and look them up, I can tell you if I've ever seen one or not down here. But give me the line. You know, I don't know. A lot of these birds, I don't know, man. I don't know if we got them down here or not, but they say there's over 500 species of bird down here, over 300 or some shit, but we got a lot of fucking birds down here, not supposed to even exist down here. Oh, I keep telling you people that I seen that featherless bird that its feet come out of its talons come out of the wings like a bat, but it's a bird. Y'all don't believe me yet. I caught him on a live stream one night, flew right by here, and but I ever see that one again, hopefully we'll get a better view of him on a live stream, because that bird is so rare. They have not identified that particular one yet, but they got one like him. It's another featherless bird here in Texas that they have identified that bird. They put a name to it. I have not seen that one yet down here. But he's supposed to have been videotaped just south of Austin. And that ain't too far from here. So who knows what kind of birds we'll see next. I'm really wanting to see this jaguar Arundi, though. I'm freezing my ass off out here trying to get a look at him. I haven't seen him yet. But god dang, you put that tuna fish out there and you mix it in with all of the dried cat food, he'll eat every single bit of it. Anything that touched the juice from that tuna, he's gonna eat it. He ate all of that last night, so he might be laid up, with a full belly right now, for all I know. But I like that cat. I'm hoping he comes up real close to me again, because he's a very beautiful cat. I've never seen a cat like that before. And I got no problem if he comes up here close to me and says hi. I'm not going to run from him like that. I mean, unless he's looking like he's going to attack me. My ass going inside if I can get inside. But I got all these chairs here to fend him off with. I'm just not scared of him. I know I probably should be, and I got enough common sense to be aware of how dangerous he could be. Hey, Buffy the Bison, what's up, man? What you doing? So I'm trying to warm up my other hand between my fucking legs here. It's fucking cold, boy. It's getting colder too out here. But you don't hear a lot of birds chopping. I've only got a couple of birds in my live stream so far, and it's that large black bird. I don't know what it is, but he's a big boy. He is not the common black hawk. I can promise you that. I don't know what he is. And I don't know if it's that Asian eagle or not, but he's about the same size, and his beak is all black. So I don't know what kind of bird he is, but I'm going to find out when I get upstairs. I'd like for him to come on back down here and say hi again. Last time I saw him, he was flying that way, so he flew. He's obviously got a nest out here on the back property back here, past this row of trees right here. Like a field like here, our property goes for about 3/4 of a mile that way. Okay, guys, in case you don't, for those of you that have not seen the property, from when I'm standing on one of my 2 balconies up here, and I'm showing you the whole property. And so that's good news. This time of the night, if he went to his nest and he's going to bundle up in his nest, he's got a nest right here on a property out back, which means if I come out here more, even though it's supposed to be warming up in the 50s, it's quite possible we will get to see him more often on the live streams over the next few days. So I'll probably put the chair back out on my property and just live stream from my balcony up there. It's a good idea. Oh, god dang, it's cold out here. Come on, kitty cat. Come on up here and say hi to old T-Bob. No hide nor hair of that cat tonight. Have not seen him. If he came up here and ate that cat food while I was inside, I would not have known it. And I can't walk out that far and do a live stream on this service. I'll lose you. You got to have a land-based Wi-Fi to stay on this live stream. Because I got a good internet connection out here, and I'll still lose you. I guess I could take some pictures one of these days how I'm feeding him, and then you'll see what's going on with that. But I'm fixing to start moving his food up here closer anyway. That way we can get him up here close. I think that'll be really awesome. Definitely going to start that new, where I moved all those rocks over and we got the new fireplace going. Because if you look at that back pile back there, we got a lot of palm tree branches like these 2 on this one fixing to fall off. We'll carry them down there and burn them. We got so many clouds now you can't even see the moon anymore. Ooh-wee, and the clouds are going south. Those higher clouds right there, they're not higher clouds, they're lower clouds, but they're going south right now, not north or west like you normally see coming in from the Gulf. Gulf of Mexico's that way, that's east. And it's pretty damn nice out here today, though, even for as cold as it is. Beautiful day out here today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can buy this whole property for about $3 million. If anybody wants to buy it, I can hook it up for you. That'd be actually a good deal on this property. And Palmhurst, Texas got one of the lowest crime rates in Texas for a heavily populated area, especially down here on the border. You'd be surprised. It's really nice down here. So a lot of good things happening this week, guys. I'm glad to see Elisa doing her live streaming, but when she's got Moss on there, I got no desire to watch that live stream. I don't care what goes on. When she brings somebody really cool on there, like Eric or somebody like that, then I want to watch it, because that's a guy that he's pretty damn cool. You know, he's remade himself in a new way, and I like it. He's always bringing a character in to help her streams out, though. He's that kind of guy. He's not really a weird jack-off guy like you saw him do when she was doing the KS streams. That was just all done in fun. But he's not afraid to put it out there, right? Well, I can recognize that, because when Elisa asked me for my tallywhacker pics, I put them up there, right? And then she asked her and Charmin and a couple of other chicks, Eric and them, to ask me, Bob, would you shave and take another picture? So I did that. And so it ain't no big deal. You just, you know, for you people that are ashamed to show your naked body, I don't know what to think. You need to overcome that. I think that's a maturity problem more than anything. But Eric's not afraid, and he's in good shape for his age. But I really like this new I'm a nerd look, because he's not a nerd. I guess in a way you could consider him that, because he makes really good money. But he's like Kleenex in a lot. Kleenex is smarter than you guys think. I mean, Kleenex, the shit that he does, he's pre-planned it. It's just him acting. That's all it is. I guarantee it. I got a lot of respect for Kleenex. He inherited a lot of money, that's true, but you know, he maintained it. He didn't go blow it all over the place and, you know, become a homeless bum begging for money from everybody. Right? Eric's a lot like that. He knows how to invest his money. He's a smart guy. Oof, sorry, I'm freezing out here. God damn, it's cold. Not a bird in sight today. Just that one bird. I seen him like a couple of times. I showed him on the live stream. But I think he done flew back to his nest back here in the back of the property, and he's probably gonna bundle up in his nest and try to stay warm. Bet you anything. That's a big bird though, man. He's shit. Bigger than, fuck. He's bigger than, I think he's bigger than the common black hawk, but I'm not sure. He might be about the same size. I'm gonna see one of them in the air with him in the air to tell you which one's bigger. They're both about the same size. They're pretty fucking big. I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I'm freezing to death. What are you saying? Thank you, Buffy. My birds eat like royalty. Well, yeah, I throw a lot of food out here. Matter of fact, I'm fixing to go inside and grab some macaroni and cheese. It's got a little other goodies in there, and I'm gonna toss it right out here, and whatever comes by can eat that. Probably be the birds. Who knows? But I'm cold, guys. I gotta go inside. It's getting really fucking cold out here. Shit. Ooh. Ooh. I'm telling you. Peace out. God bless. Spread the love and not the hate, guys. Remember that. Best you can anyway. And hell yeah to the USA, and fuck anybody that hates us just because we're Americans. How about that?